Won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board, won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? They got the spark, coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly, new heat lands. Bread pulled up, almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Comer brag. gmPM.
gmPM. What up, yo? Welcome to episode numero 8, the Ocho. Welcome to the Ocho of gmPM. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Guys, I feel like 2 shows a week is like so much has happened since like Wednesday of last week until today that we have to like squeeze it like into this show. It's a lot, but we're going to cover it. Boys, what's good? Coma, what up?
We made money this weekend, guys. Congratulations. Make money, give picks, and, just talk about it. So, yeah, no, I'm very happy. I personally have stayed away from the Spurs and New York series just because even though I believe in regression, it just did not happen. And New York Knicks just won the series. So congratulations, Dave. The city is in chaos. I couldn't imagine what New York would be if they did lose the series. But you know what? I've seen a lot of videos. They're just punching a bunch of like Spurs fans in the streets. I love it.
Listen, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like the chip has finally come home after 53 fucking years. Okay, if you're crazy enough to be on the streets of New York City in a Spurs jersey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Brad, what's good?
GM, bro. Yeah, it looks like the flowers are due. Knicks did it. We all thought the Spurs were gonna take it, but nope. Knicks had other plans. It was like, no, let's just get this over with. We're done. We want to go on vacation. And so they crushed it. So congrats to the Knicks. It's dude, 54. You said 54 years, right?
53, 54, whatever. Carry a one.
Dude,
that same shit.
That's insane, man. Hopefully it doesn't take another 50 years. Maybe they've got like a real lineup now. So we'll see.
We're gonna enjoy this one, man. People are like, what's next? And forget that, bro. Like, parade is Thursday. I'm trying to burn this motherfucker down, bro. Like that's like this is gonna be. I'm gonna throw myself into the mix potentially. I don't know. I might bitch out at the last minute if I'm being honest. I might be.
You help flip some cabs and you destroy some
You know.
lamos and do the New York stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But can we just talk about this? And where's Giggs at, bro? Giggs is always in the chat being like, "Oh, Knicks are gonna lose. Knicks are gonna this." Giggs, I saw you congratulating me on the timeline. I need you in the chat, bro. It's time for you to come take your lumps, homie. But great series, man. You guys can't tell me that like this Knicks team is not the most freaking. I mean, the Spurs collapse in the fourth quarter. It's as simple as that. They collapse, and the Knicks just find a way to capitalize. I thought it was amazing.
Made so much money on predicting on Spurs to win, cashing that out, and then just knowing that the Knicks were always gonna come back one way or another. It was such a weird series where that happened so consistently. I think it was back. I mean, granted, there were a bunch of young players too, but I think it was also showed a very young coach who wasn't ready. And who's the Knicks coach again? That excuse me, what's his name? He used to Mike Brown. Yeah. There's like a whole clip of him just like shitting on De'Aaron Fox when he was in the Sacramento Kings. Like literally, he was like, "We were not supposed to close out. We weren't supposed to give up a 3." And what do you know? He gives up a 3 and he fouls. So it was a 4-point play. And he went on like a 15-minute rant about him. And then he got fired. So imagine the redemption he felt.
Yeah. You got, I mean, 229 million. I mean, listen, I kind of feel for De'Aaron Fox a little bit. Not really. I could really give a fuck. But like, they're like the $229 million mistake. And it's just like, bro, he single-handedly like probably fucked this whole thing up for them. If I'm being perfectly honest, like from not running out the clock, terrible calls, like he just hasn't like for 229 million bucks. That's what you got.
I personally believe if Chris Paul was playing, he would not have allowed any of that shit to happen. You know, that guy is such a general. Like he would be yelling at all of the youngins. You know, but they just don't have that veteran leadership. And if De'Aaron Fox is your veteran. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Bring Chris Paul back.
What did you guys think of like Wemby walking off the court immediately? Like Jalen Brunson walked immediately over to Mitch and was like, "Yo, man, good game, blah blah blah." Like immediately didn't see anybody else. Walked right over to the coach and gave him a pound and was like, "Great game, blah blah blah." And Wemby walked his ass off the court. Didn't even like go like shake hands or nothing. Like I get it, you lost on your home.
Wemby's a bitch. Between the fact that he just decided to dip out and on top of that, like all the like flagrant fouls, bro, that Wemby was hitting, you know what I mean? Like just obvious fouls that weren't getting called. And then he's like, "Oh, whatever, I quit anyway." Yeah. like good, get out of here, bro. Like
what a bit, bro. And like what Jalen Brunson got called for, right? Like for being like in his space for when he came down. Did y'all see that replay? Like, did you see? He literally was looking at his foot as Brunson was literally coming down. His foot's right there. Brunson turns his foot
and like stomps.
Yeah, but because we make the 3-pointer, like he did the same thing to Josh Hart, but because we make the 3, there's just no call. Look, I get it. Calls go both ways or whatever. We still ended up coming out on top. And like, I get the refs don't want to be like, oh, because if he would have got called for that flagrant, right, he would have been out for game 6 if there was a game 6. And I guess the NBA gods obviously don't want that or whatever, but I don't know. I just think like, the stat that I saw, guys, I saw it said, if you put $100, because the Knicks were down double digits in 4 of these 5 games, right? Like literally almost every game. Yep. If you were to put down $100 at the lowest point that the Knicks were and rolled it over every game, that $100 would have been $24.4 million by the end of the series. And I was like, God damn. $100 at their lowest point. You win, you roll it over into the next one at the lowest.
That takes some balls, though.
Yeah,
bro.
It's a crazy stat line. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But like,
yeah, it's one thing to do it once, right? Like I've done that once a few different times, where it's like I get lucky on it, but I'm like full port into the next one. Let's go, and then it hits. And then I'm like, okay, and now cash out. Not like let's full port again like 5 more times. That's crazy. Crazy.
Well, congratulations, Dave. The Knicks are
let's go, boy.
Now I'm very sorry for you because what are you going to talk about now that we can't talk about the Knicks? Like we're going to really test your knowledge, my friend.
That's it. I'm gonna go
You have to
heavy
understand soccer and football.
Yeah. I'm gonna go heavy into the World Cup side. Bro, I watched the majority of the World Cup games. Yesterday, not so much, but I watched obviously the USA Paraguay game, which was like amazing. US, I mean, listening to the commentary, listen to Alexi Lalas and Thierry Henry and Zlatan be like, yo, this is probably like the best half of like when they after the first half was done, the best half of like football that like they've ever seen the Americans play. And I was like, God damn, I don't know if that's hyperbole or what, but like that's pretty big praise for like the American squad that came out literally firing on all cylinders on Friday night. What do you guys think of the USA game?
Amazing.
I think that
I wish I made a play on it, but I didn't. What about you, Brett? I'll let you go first.
I mean, they crushed it, you know. I think it's going to be interesting to see. There's a bunch of people out on the timeline calling for like, oh yeah, we're going to make it all the way, you know. And it's like, all right, well, guys, like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You know what I mean? Like, they are definitely crushing it, doing better than I think expectations have then, you know, essentially to be doing. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Fingers crossed. Let's hope they keep going.
Yeah. What do you think? Oh, I like this comment. When bye. When bye. Listen, sorry, boys. Coma, what'd you think of the? I know you said you were about to chat on the USA game.
No, I mean, yeah, great job. It was on a Friday, if I believe, right? Or Thursday, I can't remember. But I remember I just didn't make a play because I was so exhausted from my Web 2 life that I just said, you know, I'm just gonna enjoy and watch this game. And then as USA is just scoring nonstop, I'm like, of course. And you know, I'm like an over-unders guy, so I was like, what an opportunity wasted. But it is very funny to see Lawless with Henry and Zlatan. Like those two are legends. And no offense to Lawless, but his resume just doesn't match up. And there's a viral clip of him just telling Zlatan to his face, like, if Holland does really well this World Cup, I'm picking him over you. And Zlatan's like, what? And then Henry's like giving him that kind of like funny, awkward face, like, are you sure? Funny guy. I love Lawless, but he's good for the U.S. soccer. But from global, they're probably just like, why did they put two legends and one random dude together?
Oh, Coma, did you bet the over on the Germany game, dude?
I did not. I actually got wrecked so hard on Scotland the night before, because I was like, of course, Scotland, Haiti, this is gonna be a goal fest. So I did like a 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, and a 5.5.
Oh no,
just for the hell of it. I lost every single game, and I was like, okay, I need to take a step back. And of course, Germany scores like 7 goals, but yeah, luckily I made money on the what's it called, the next game. The Netherlands and the Japan game. That was insane. And then
a lot of ties happening, no, gents. A lot of ties. Like I've been like last minute too, like the Qatar game, the Japan game.
It's called draw, by the way, Dave. Draw.
What's that?
It's called a draw.
A draw, whatever. I mean, I'm
educating you.
It says tie.
In America, we call it a tie.
So I'm a degenerate.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm saying a lot. There was a lot of different like drives. We're gonna get here, Anonymous. We're gonna get here. He went 5 of 7. First 5 fights he got right. I'm gonna pull up the clips and I'll show you guys. But yeah, we'll get there in a minute. But yeah, no. There was a draw, bro, and it was last minute stuff. And every single time that I was watching these games, I'm like, it's like the draw or the tie is literally at like 3 or 4%, where like one team's up by a goal and it's like stoppage time at the end. It's like the 93rd minute. And I'm like, this is probably worth a punt for like 10, 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Like just to see like what's what. And then these fucking teams score, right? Like the Qataris scored in like the 95th minute. Japan scored obviously like late. I don't know, man. Like there's so much opportunity to be like cooking out here, like on these prediction markets. Coleman, did you say you got smoked? You got smoked in other games, with like World Cup games?
Yeah, no, I went complete degen mode. I don't know why. If anything, it should have been Germany that I did the laddering, but I don't know if you know the concept of laddering. It's basically you just feel very degenerate, or you feel very confident one way or another that something's going to happen and it's going to be this crazy blowout. So I went, usually for soccer, the standard is 2.5 goals over under, but I went like 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. Like I just felt very good about Scotland, and they just did not. They did not do very well. It ended up 1-0 against Haiti, and Yeah, so I was down a bit from there, and I was like, maybe I should stop predicting for a little bit. But then, of course, the next day I was like, nah, hell no, I'm gonna lock in. And then, luckily, soccer helped out a lot with the Netherlands and Japan, and then obviously the UFC one. You saw my slips. That went intense. Every fight was a knockout, by the way, which is insane. What amazing card, honestly. But yeah, soccer was good. Soccer was good near the end. Beginning was a little rough.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Wait, come on. I saw a slip on your. I saw you like copy pasting somebody where you're like, oh, if you saw $100,000 or so, $2,000 on the ground, you'd pick it up. You were like,
Yeah.
what was that, bro? Like, film me a.
That was Germany just winning.
Who?
That was just Germany just winning.
Oh, just winning.
Yeah, but like he put $944,000 to win 20,000.
Jeez.
So the odds were at 98%. But imagine, I mean, the joke is like Curacao is like a very unknown country, the first time in the World Cup against like a German powerhouse, right? So this guy put 944,000 to win $20,000 in profit, but he also did a Curacao no as well. So he probably made about like 40 grand doing like $2 million volume. But would you put $2 million to win 40,000, Dave? I don't know. Like, it's like almost like money's on the ground. Do you pick it up or?
Dude, no, hang on, because like we saw game 4, bro, of the Knicks. You know what I mean?
That's
like
different. No, that's different.
Yeah,
It's like let's just say, like, Brett, it's the equivalent of Knicks playing like, I don't know, your like local New York City like beer league team, or like, you know, like club team or whatever. Almost
Yeah.
the equivalent. I'm not trying to shit on Curacao that badly, but like I think they have like the total population of like 16 something thousand people or something like that. It's a very small country, so it's very small. Yeah.
2 million though for 40K. Like all it would take is like, I mean, dude, like it just takes one thing in sports, man, to flip that game. You know, maybe not with Germany and Curacao that ended 7-1. You know, but like realistically, that's a big risk reward thing.
It's not like March Madness though, in my opinion, where, you know, like points just come and go like left and right kind of thing. Like with soccer, unless it's completely rigged, like someone like some hotshot billionaire syndicate was like, we need Germany to lose today. Like it's very hard for these like big favorites to lose, unless again there are circumstances like in the regular club league where, you know, you rest all your players because you're like getting ready for Champions League or some like odd scenario like that. That makes sense. But in general, like these big teams will always win. It's not like NBA regular season, in my opinion. Yeah.
Right. Giggs also did a check. He said Curaçao's 156K, 156,000, not 16K.
Pretty much same.
Yeah. Size of a small city. Yeah. What's on the slate? Well, how did Bucket do, by the way? Like in terms of World Cup, like team predictions, like Bucket do good?
I think we've been calling the winners? Winner smashing it. You know, the totals, right? And some of those it's been a little bit off. You know, it's funny because, you know, we've talked about this is the first time, you know, we built a model for World Cup. You know, it's like that happens every 4 years. How are you going to like train and practice a model with this, you know? And so it's been one of those things where we think, you know, as we're each day we kind of go by, take some notes, look at the data and be like, what could have done this, what could have done better, you know? And you know, like we were saying this morning before we started the show, you know, Coma had brought it up that like, we have to figure out a way to, you know, if there's a star player that might be sitting this one out, might be on injury, something like that. This is World Cup teams. It doesn't mean that star player is out, so the team will lose, you know, or there won't be any goals scored at all because, you know, their forwards out, you know, like it's one of those things. So, but I mean, you can check it out on the dashboard. We've got all the post game analytics now up. So for every game after it finishes, it shows, and Bucket has a report card, essentially, as far as like, you know, grade A through F on how it did with its calls. And there's a lot of B's, a lot of A's, C's, and then a couple of F's here, you know, to where it's like we had called Ivory Coast as a draw, right? And ultimately, it didn't finish a draw.
Yeah,
So it's
because
like,
I
okay.
think what Bucket is doing is it may be just over indexing a little on certain players missing, and that's actually very important
Yeah.
when you're in a club team. But in a World Cup team, if these players are already known to not going to be attending, I think the algo is just not quite understanding that difference. So
Mhm.
we'll be adjusting for it. Again, each one is going through its own iteration. Like I don't think anybody predicted Germany 7-1, but Bucket did predict like a Germany win and like a 4-0 stomping. So we did predict a
Oh, yeah.
stomping. So I think it's really hard to predict scores, even in basketball or
Yeah.
anything. But what we try to do is we try to at least guide of like, will it go over? Will it go under? I think it's been a little bit more on the conservative side, just because you can't expect like 10 goals every time, right? or whatever. So generally, it's kind of been leaning either towards like the under and things like that. But we will adjust and we'll try to figure out how to make this algo even better. But at the
Oh,
worst
yeah.
case scenario, you could just read the analytics and understand the pros and cons, and then you can make your own decision. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is so you can check it out quick. This is the report card for every post game, and so in full transparency, Bucket's got here. Yeah, we said 4-0, actual was 7-1, and then we called to win, we called the over, the both teams to score. We said no, but like turns out that actually, Curacao got one or not. Yeah. And then
That was a crazy goal.
corners. Yeah, that was a crazy goal. But like, and then you can go through and read like the entire story. It tells you the timeline of like everything that happened, total possessions, all that stuff. So we will keep iterating here. It's I mean, I'm just a huge fan of World Cup and data. So
what happened in the Turkey Australia game? I didn't see that game. I just saw the chat going a little bit like crazy. Like what happened in the Turkey Australia game? I missed that one.
Turkey lost.
And they were heavy favorites, I'm assuming.
They were heavy favorites.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where Turkey shot the ball like 33 times or something. And Australia shot like maybe 6 or 7, and they capitalized on the 6 or 7 shots. But Australia defense, dude, like they are a well-oiled machine from a defensive perspective. They were just blocking shots. I almost felt like I was watching like a hockey game or whatever. They were just throwing themselves in front of the goal. I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost money. Anybody that made money on like USA, I think 93% of the money was on USA. Anybody that put money, like that made money, probably lost it all on like Turkey or something.
Oof.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that. They had 71% of the possessions for that
71,
entire
yep.
game. Yeah, 30 shots.
6, 7. That's wild. Yeah.
So that's pretty much that. It shows what exactly happened. look at the chair.
Yeah, bro, that's wild. That is wild. And yeah, we got an F on that one.
Yeah,
because
Turkey's captain before the game was like, "We're more talented. We're the better team. We're gonna dominate." Man, you gave away bulletin material for the other team to just kick your ass, dude. Honestly,
it's like, bro, it's like freaking what's it called? It's like the Spurs and the Cavs, right? Like Wembanyama was like, we dominated them the whole series, and then like the fucking Cavs coach was like, analytically, like we won 2 games, and it's just like I don't understand what people like. It's how you finish a game. You lost. It's dubs and L's. That's it. Not, we were dominating or we were this or we were that. So to anybody that's giving fuel to another team, good luck. Turkey, GG.
Yeah, that was wild.
Oof. That's rough. That is rough. Ivory Coast, I saw, beat Ecuador 1-0. That was a good game. But it's been kind of like some of the games, if I'm being honest, like some of the games have been a little like a little snoozy. Other ones are a little bit more or a lot more like upbeat, up pace. The fucking like the Qatar game that I was watching, like it was kind of boring until like just that one moment. You know what I mean? Like you see the
a lot
guys
of people lost money on the Sweden game too. Yeah, myself included. That should have been an easy minus 1.5 on Sweden, but these freaking idiots like played like Canada and could not score a goal to save their life. Sorry, Switzerland, not Sweden. Yeah, but yeah, seriously.
Oh, so Sweden went 5-1. Dude, this is
Yeah.
so what do we have today? Who we got? Spain,
We got Spain, Belgium,
Belgium, Egypt,
Yeah, that should be a fun
Saudi,
one.
Uruguay, Iran, New Zealand. Huh.
Iran, New Zealand. That's interesting. See, Coleman, it says tie. It doesn't say draw. It says tie on Kalshi. Okay. And then tomorrow, France.
Kalshi, the American prediction market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Coma, are you doing any prop? Are you doing any prop bets? Like on what's it called? It says like I'm looking on Kalshi. Said it shows like group stage props. Are you doing anything on the prop side?
I was playing around with corners, but I just can't seem to win them. So I decided to forgo that experience. I know a couple of our buddies in our private chats have been like doing like who's gonna score a goal. They've been doing pretty well on that. I know Gigs and some other people have been kind of capitalizing on the goal markets. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like who's gonna score a goal in the game? Like like the Germany game, that must have been such an easy win for a bunch of people because they literally scored 7 goals. So.
God damn. Fred, chat wants to know who wins Egypt versus Belgium on bucket.
Oh boy, let's see. I don't have a horse in any of the races today. Straight up, like none of the teams that I'm.
My mental model says it should be Belgium, but who knows? Let's see.
Let's bucket. We got Belgium win. Both teams score no under 2 cards for Egypt and no props currently, but we're saying bucket's saying 2-0 Belgium. So
the Belgian team, they're a great squad. I forgot what the dude's name was. He had the big ass afro like last World Cup. It was like the star.
Oh, he's old.
He's old, right? Like last World
Cup. It's like Wetzel or something. Wenzel, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that fro was like, I mean, that's unforgettable, bro. I don't know how you had the ball in with an afro like that, but yeah. Belgium's got a good squad. Egypt.
Oh, wait, no, that's Filani, I think. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking of someone else. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What did he have? He said, "Fuck my F you, Coma." Damn, Giggs is fired up, bro, in the chat. I kind of like it. Giggs.
Giggs needs to win more. I think that's the bigger problem. I think he put too much money on tennis, which was the problem.
Ooh.
No, I learned last year not to bet tennis. Don't ever bet tennis, bro. That shit is like, who knows? I might as well just play like coin flip championship, like something.
Giggs,
like it's
Giggs ain't watching the show, bro. That's the problem. Giggs needs to watch, because if you listen to Coma enough, where it's like bankroll management. That's what it's about. Wait, Coma, did you give back all your winnings from that big tennis win? Because I saw you at DJ. Did you give those all back, or are you kind of like, are you back on the up? I saw you took a little.
Oh yeah. No, that was the horrible mistake that I made with the Scotland thing. But then and Switzerland. But again, you never give up. Never give up and just double. No, I'm just kidding. But UFC definitely helped a lot, and thank God for America, because USA Justin Gaethje was like the thing that saved me. And we could talk about it later, but damn, yeah, I did go down a bit, but then I went up again. So
yeah. All right.
You just gotta keep fighting, Dave. That's the thing. But then after it's over, you're just like, man, I am exhausted. I felt like I was the one fighting in the UFC at that point.
Yeah. Did you make that UFC bet live, like while you were watching the match, or like before? Pre-game.
Yeah.
What in your mind said that Gaethje was going to win that fight?
Nothing. Just degeneracy. Well, the thing is, I did this. Like, let's just. I hedged myself a little bit. Justin Gaethje doesn't usually get like finished in the first round.
Yeah.
And the only time that happened was against Khabib, which I think Khabib is like ridiculously good. And then like Oliveira, just like some random fight. So the over 1.5 rounds was 55 cents. So what I did was I basically just put a certain amount to basically hedge myself in case Gaethje loses. So I always, like, in my mind, I'll either lose both or I break even if Justin loses. And I had more high conviction that Gaethje wouldn't actually get knocked out in the first round, or a round and a half. So in my mind, I was like, okay, this is a relatively safe bet. And then after 1.5 rounds, I could just free ride it, right? That
It
was my
close.
mentality.
That second round, he was very, very close.
Yeah, but it's
being...
1.5 rounds. It's 1.5 rounds.
So wait, so explain that to me? Like
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, so it's literally 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah. So as long as he survives 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the second round, then we're good to go.
Okay,
so right when he was getting kind of obliterated in his liver, that was already past 2.5 rounds. So I was like, oh, please, Justin, just win this so I can like maximize my value. But like I was still free riding. So like the concept of like cashing out or anything like wasn't really in my mind at that point. Because I was like, I didn't lose anything. This is just pure profit at this point. Yeah.
House money. And then it was just, and then the odds were just, where did you get Gaethje at? 20%?
20 cents. Yeah.
20 cents? Wow.
Yeah. 1,000 to win $4,000 profit. So it was 1,500. Yeah.
Nice.
Did Nate call that one?
He did not actually. Nate was heavy on Taporia. Yeah, he was heavy on Ilya. And Ilya looked like, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I thought like first round was second round, I thought Ilya, I mean, he gassed himself in second round, right? Like it was just, he was done. He was just completely gassed out. And bro, his face, Gaethje was just connecting on every single shot after that, because like you heard Gaethje at the end, he was like, he fucked my liver up big time, and you saw the body shots happening, but Ilya just got gassed, bro. He literally just got gassed out, and it was sad to see. I mean, I
wasn't at the show. I wasn't at the show, but I think if I was there, I would have just, my strongman argument against Ilya was he is going through a lot of like personal stuff in his life, where he went through like a divorce, maybe lost custody of his kids. I'm not sure. And then he also hasn't fought in a year. His last fight was June of last year. So in my mind, I was just thinking, if he's going to the later rounds, how much has he trained his body to go through that gruel like 5-round, 25-minute fight? And Justin Gaethje has done that consistently all the time, and he has a good chin. So, at 20 cents, feels like there was a lot of value and edge. Of course, did I think Justin was going to win? No. But did I think that he was going to survive a round and a half? Yes. So in my mind, I was like, I'm just going to try to see if I could play with house money. And if I lost, that would have sucked, obviously. But, I thought there was enough EV there to at least just take a chance on Ilya gassing a little bit, and he did start gassing. And again, when you get punched in the face, you start to gas more, right? So so it is what it is. I think he might have broke his orbital something, but who knows?
He broke a lot of shit, bro. Hold on, let me see. I think I have this, because that's exactly what I said. I was like, wait, Nate, he hasn't fought in a year. This is exactly what we talked about. Hold on, let me see if this is it. Let me just check this here 1 second. Hold on.
Gaethje has a lot of wear and tear on him, so Gaethje also his chin's worn down a little bit, And from going from fighting against Paddy Pimblett to going to fighting against Ilya Taporia is a whole different world.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so let's go to this. KO TKO finishes our arms, whereas like your arms were able to maybe fit with.
Ilya, he has a real grounding twice a year every Paddy Pimblett.
Hold on, bro, a year. Yeah, and 5 6 months. That's a year is a long time.
Not for Ilya. Ilya has money, so Ilya has the best training facility in his house you've ever seen. He has red light therapy.
Oh, you should rub it in his face.
Definitely. Stop. I'm not gonna do my boy dirty like this, because he did call the first 5. He went 5 for 5 on the first 5 fights, like literally clean sweep on the first 5, and he actually called by knockout, I think 3 of the 5 of them. So I'm not gonna do him dirty. But Nate, just goes to show you, bro. We've been watching. We're gonna clip him 100%. We're gonna clip him.
Yeah,
bro. Like I said, a year. Come on with you. Yeah, Brett. A year in the fight, a year off in the fight game is a lifetime, bro.
Yeah, that's a long time. Well, Han, real quick, what do you guys think about? Do you think any validity to the whole Eric Trump to DC tweet? As far as asking, did you guys see that?
What is
Eric Trump and
give Dave some context here.
Yeah.
What so essentially Eric Trump, it's believed that he sent a text message to Cormier, right? To see if hey, so what fights tonight on the card are rigged? essentially. And yeah, Cormier was like, bro, what, are you kidding me? Like, that's not how we do things, right? Apparently. And but then the whole tweet got deleted and disappeared and all of this shit, right? And so there was a whole bunch of speculation beforehand on how rigged was, last
you
night.
Can't rig. I'm
slate.
sorry, you can't rig this kind of shit. You can't. Like I'm watching it with my own two eyes.
We all saw, Paul and Tyson, right? I mean, like, clearly rigged, right? Clearly a thing, right? And then same thing with another one of Paul's fights there, the most recent one.
But look at look at what we're talking about, bro. UFC just signed a $7 billion deal with Paramount.
Totally.
They're not rigging fights out here. That'd be crazy.
So yeah. Well, I don't think that it happens as much with MMA as it does with boxing, for sure. But the fact that I don't know, it's just kind of, it disappeared. It happened real quick, and then the White House, delete all the tweets, blah blah blah, sweep it under the rug.
That's just dumb.
Let's get going. We don't know if it's and now the White House, I think, was saying that, like, oh no, that was all AI. That was an AI message. Those were AI screenshots. And it's like, all right, well, hang on, guys, hang on. Like, definitely not AI, but who knows?
Crazy.
Yeah, bro.
What was the Como, what was I went to sleep like right after the fight was over, so I didn't see like any of the fanfare. Did they announce something with Tyson Fury, like, and Dana White? Like, is Tyson Fury going to be fighting something? Like, is there going to be a card or something, like a promotion with Dana White and Tyson Fury?
Oh, I don't know. I was actually watching this a little bit on mute during that moment, just because I was watching movies with my wife as well. So I'm not really sure what exactly happened there. When they're not fighting, I'm not paying attention. But I did see him do a little walkout. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But
yeah, he came out and they were like, what are you doing here? And he was like, I'm gonna let Dana, like, we got an announcement to make, and I'm gonna let Dana make that announcement. But I mean, overall, I thought it was really fucking cool that it was on the White House lawn. You had all of like these servicemen and women that were literally there in the audience going crazy. They had the screen set up like in the park a little bit further away. You heard literally like Sugar Sean O'Malley being like, yo, anybody that's in the park, I felt your energy. Like, that was a real, like, I mean, think about what happened yesterday, right? Like, there was literally a fight card on the lawn of the White House. Like, that's kind of nuts. That's like being like, oh, we're going to play a basketball finals game, or we're going to set up a hockey rink on the lawn of the White House, and you guys are going to play like game 7 here. Like, that's kind of nuts. No?
It is. Yeah. I mean, what a great UFC card. It really reminded me of like those like Dana White contender series where these guys are fighting for their contracts. So like generally knockouts always tend to happen more often than not compared to like a regular UFC event. But it just had that energy and aura where like all these fighters wanted to show out, and like they did. Like, no decisions, all knockouts, no submissions. Like, these guys were fighting, and I think that was one of the kind of the beauties in it. But yeah, what a crazy fight. Like, even the Cyril Gane fight was insane. I did not play that fight because I just didn't know what was going to happen. I wanted to play the 66 cents no decision, but for whatever reason, a lot of people were just like, this might go to decision just because Cyril Gane might play it safe. He might go for takedowns and stuff like that. But
yeah,
dude knocked him out, man. Like, Poatan just got, yeah.
For Poatan Pereira to literally go up to heavyweight
from middleweight.
From middleweight, bro. I get it. It was 2 years ago at 185 pounds, but homeboy weighed in at 251 pounds at the weigh-in, bro. Like, that is not like, and also taking shots from a middleweight like Izzy is not the same as taking a shot from Cyril Gane. It's just not the same.
Yeah. It was like a jab too.
Yeah. So when you get punched in the mouth, right, by a heavyweight, even though you're 251 pounds, you're like, oh my gosh. Because like, he looked great at middleweight, right? Absolutely dominating, even at light heavyweight. Yeah. But like, it was, when you get hit by a real heavyweight that can fight and throw, bro, it's a whole different world. We talked about it yesterday, and I said, that's exactly what I said to Nate. I was like, Nate, when you go up in weight class like that, like, you're hitting with you're going to the big boys. And he was adamant about it. But sometimes you get enamored with fighters, right? Like, you get like, so like, you fall in love with these guys and like their record and how they fight and everything else. But in reality, it's like, you got to really start looking at this. If you're going to predict on this shit, you have to really start looking at it objectively. But yeah, man.
I mean, did you see Joe Rogan's comment? He's like, "Yo, he's like 250 pounds, I think, but I think a good like 70 pounds of it went to his ass."
Yeah.
Died when he laughed.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, facts. It's true. Yeah. That's the one comment that Allison made also as we were watching the fight. She was like, "Why is his butt so big?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Babe. I don't know. I think my butt getting big." Oh,
You got the BBL thing.
hopefully the weight
Spent too much time in Miami.
more padding.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way, but still.
But it was a good UFC card overall. The Bo Nickel fight was good. I mean, like that knockout. Should Michael Chandler just hang it up at this point, bro? Like Mauricio Hufi, that guy is a problem. That guy is gonna be I don't know. To me, he's screaming title shot, bro. That guy was impressive as hell, cool, calm, collected, and just dismantled. Granted, Michael Chandler's 40-something years old.
Yeah, it's Michael Chandler. Let's
Yeah,
not get
Michael
too ahead.
Chandler, I get it, but he's still, bro. This guy Mauricio Hufi's looking good, bro. Really good.
Yeah, I mean that fight. I don't know if you saw my post, but I was like, "Is this the biggest mismatch ever?" And then I looked at the odds, like, I was like, "Yep, it definitely is the biggest mismatch ever." Like that fight. When I saw that was actually going to be on the White House, I was like, "What, really?" Like Michael Chandler. I feel so bad for him. That guy waited like 3.5 years for Conor McGregor fight to get that money fight. It never happened, and now he's just wasted his good years. You know, like can't even. He fatigued himself. Like he didn't even get punched, and he was tired. I was like, "What is going on?"
Bro, he got hit with that roundhouse heel kick, bro. It was a fucking wrap once he got hit. Because like this is the thing, right? In the UFC, once you see, like, it's not sometimes. Granted, there were some clean shots that landed in all the fights yesterday. Also, we got to talk about Hokit and his Michelle Obama comment. That shit was fucking amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
But like in the UFC, a lot of times, like it's not the clear shot. Like, yes, you'll see clear shots, but it's the shots here or here, right? That like throw off your equilibrium, that guys just get wobbly, and then like it's a wrap if you get caught with one of those, man. So yeah, unfortunately, RIP Michael Chandler. It might be time to hang it up. He's also 5'8", bro. Like he's 5'8". Like you're losing the reach battle in every fight. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, but look at O'Malley though. He's my favorite one currently
O'Malley's
in MMA.
Yeah,
O'Malley's great, dude, and he's just like scrappy, like, you know, just somebody that really knows how to fight, you know, and yeah, not a big guy, you know.
I'm
and
so
still
mad
just
about that fight.
absolutely
I had the over 2.5 on that. I thought that was an early stoppage. Like after seeing what Herb Dean did with the Poatan fight and the Goddard did for Taporia, I was like, those two refs would have let them keep fighting, but freaking Jason Herb.
He was that, bro. Zahabi was out, bro.
No, he was fine. He was fine. He stopped the fight because stupid O'Malley did the salute thing and didn't actually.
yeah.
You know how sometimes fighters do that? They like convince the rep that he's out by doing
that's
something.
it. It's over.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. He sold it. He literally sold it. I was thinking the exact same thing. But you know when you connect on a shot, like the guy's out. Right, like he was out.
Yeah.
Bro. He was out.
No, he was fine. He was fine. I'll take it to my grave. Add a few more punches, Sean, next time, please. You know, just make it definitive.
Yeah, I forgot which. I think it was Mark Herzog, one of the refs, where they stood up on the Bo Nickel fight, where he stood him up. And I was just like, I haven't seen that, like, you know, a ref do that like in a while, where it's like if they don't see like enough action or whatever. But the majority of refs pretty much let these guys fight. Like if you're on the ground, like and you're throwing elbows, you're active, whatever, like they'll let you go the majority of the time. But I don't like when refs stand up, like, because I like seeing ground game, right? Like I like seeing the different types of submissions that people can kind of put together. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that one from Herzog. But Bo Nickel still took it home. Kyle Daukaus, the guy Daukaus, just looks like a funny old dude. I don't know what it is, but like on the card, he just looks like a funny old guy. Like, look at
his
this.
body is really weirdly shaped too. Like,
yeah.
I don't really know.
Awkward.
Yeah, just the awkward guy.
Got that Cybertruck build.
Yeah, like look at him. It's just like he's just weird. like you know what I mean? Sorry, Kyle, but like you're just a weird looking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. His shoulders or like the proportions?
Yeah, I
seem
don't.
so off. I don't
I
know
just
what
don't
it is.
see like
Here
elite
or-
athlete like when I look at this photo. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't
But
know,
I
maybe
will.
that's the Dave bod. I don't know.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out. All right. Chill
elite
out.
napper.
Yeah, elite napper. This was a really good fight. Did not go like Diego Lopez's way. Steve Garcia came out looking really good, but this boy, he got caught, clipped, like boom, boom, quick little combo. Diego Lopez ended up victorious. Also, Diego Lopez has the craziest mullet I think I've ever fucking seen in any sporting event ever of any athlete. It's the wildest mullet like ever. Come, would you win on this? We won on this one. Like we made the bets live. So Nate called this one for sure. He called this one. He called this one. We got this one correct. We got the Josh Hokett one correct, knocking out on the knockout Derek Lewis, and we got Sean O'Malley. We just didn't get these two. Damn. So close. Also, Josh Hokett. Did you see this guy? Hokett is funny as fuck, bro. This guy is a funny dude. I watched the Hokett Curtis Blades fight, and he was just flipping him literally flipping him the bird the entire time when he was fighting Curtis Blades. And then yesterday he was like, "Hey, America!" He was like, "And Michelle Obama's a man." I was like,
Yeah. Like what? What? Boy's been hit in the head too many times, man.
"Yeah, bro."
He knows what he's doing, and it's working. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to him. Like, I hope he gets paid because literally everyone he's like the fighter that everyone wants to see get knocked out.
Yeah,
But that's how you make money. I mean, like people are talking about it. If he didn't, talk his crap or say anything like that, like I think no one would give him. He would not be on the White House card, but he talked his way into the White House card. He's a household name now. Like, granted, the way he did it, some people might not like it, but you know what? Kudos to him because you got to shoot your shot in this world, and if you just play by the rules, you're not going to win. So yeah, good for him. And he's winning. He's winning fights. He's actually good.
Yeah, he's definitely winning fights. That's for sure.
Crazy dude, but yeah, he's winning fights.
Yeah, I like the O'Malley fight also. Yeah, overall, I really like this card. I thought it was great. I really I enjoyed watching it. I thought it was good stuff. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a problem, bro.
I hope it sets the bar for let's get more events on the White House lawn, like NHL Winter Classic. Let's build a rink out on the lawn and have a full blown. Like that would be sick. I think that there's a lot of cool things we can do that people are just let your hair down every once in a while. Yes, it's the White House, right? But all right, well, it's the weekend though, so let's host a big fight on the lawn.
Speaking of let your hair down, sweetheart, you chopped all your hair off.
I did. I got rid of all of it.
That's a mop.
5 years, 5 years, bro, of growth, and I do this. I do it every 5 years, 4 to 5 years. I chop it all off back to this length somewhere, and I donate it. And I've been doing it for since I was 16, 20 years. I've been doing that, cutting my hair every 4 or 5 years and donating it. And they were able to take 4 12-inch ponies off my mop to donate.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, you look like you have Coma's hair, like in Coma's PFP.
That's what I was gonna say, actually.
Yeah.
That's the look I was going for. I showed the stylist just Coma's PFP and was like, "Can we get something kind of like this?"
Cosplay this now.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, it's nice, dude. It's nice, so much cooler, not as hot, dude. It was time. It was time. Yeah.
All right, fancy pants. You look good. You look good. Boys, I know we got 10 minutes left. Do we talk Canes won the cup? I know we're not the biggest hockey fans, but the Canes won the freaking cup, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, which was crazy too because it was
Vegas.
Yeah, but it was a low score too. It was only 3-0.
Yep. True.
So it's it's interesting. I was reading something. Let me see if I can find it here. Something about in all of the game 6s or 7s that the Stanley Cup has gone into, the under has won 9 out of the 11 times recent history that it's gone to a game 6 or 7. Right. And so I went back and I was looking at, here it is. Let me see if I can pull this up. This was a tweet somebody had, and I just thought it was crazy to notice that whenever it gets that late, people like the teams just they don't score anymore. And yeah, check this out. Yeah, this is yeah, can you see that? Like, so yeah, 3-0, right? Here's all of the last times that it's gone.
Oh,
to
2-1, 2-0.
So only 1 year, 2023.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's just it's kind of wild, dude. That of all of that, only 1 goal or fewer in all 11.
Hey,
Which is wild.
honestly, kudos to
Yeah.
Carolina. Like, I really thought Vegas was gonna win, but coaching adjustments, Brendamore, like changing the goalie. Like, I thought Vegas was gonna win, assuming that Anderson was gonna keep playing the whole time, but he made the goalie switch, and that was the game changer. Like, literally was stopping goals left and right. Good for Bussy.
Yeah. Shout out to
Why did he say
Carolina,
kill
man.
me? Why did he say kill me?
He said it killed me. I think he meant because he probably.
Oh, he had a bunch of money on Vegas, probably, huh? Like,
I didn't even know he plays soccer. This man is a degenerate.
You mean hockey?
Oh yeah, hockey. Oh my gosh, I'm out.
it's football. We're calling it all football.
Yeah, foot hockey.
Football. Football. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't got much to say on the hockey front. I actually I did not watch. There was just so much happening yesterday. Like, it's overload, right? Like, I was literally in like fucking like I must have watched every Nick video maybe 100 times, different highlights, different compilations. Then you had World Cup going. UFC card was yesterday too. So there was just a lot, and I was like, I gotta prioritize. So I didn't watch the hockey game, but I saw some.
I personally didn't either, which is crazy. Usually I would just watch it, but again, like watching. I don't know how you guys feel, but these World Cup games, it's like a whole day event. I feel like I feel so exhausted if I'm trying to watch every single one.
Because they go into it one after the other, right? Like they time it where it's like 12, 3, 6, 9, and you're just like, oh, okay, I guess I'll turn this one on. I guess I'll watch this one. All right, I guess I'll watch this one. Yeah,
It's tiring.
Hey, but when you do it for your job, technically,
Hey, good point. Good points. Yeah.
you know.
Making
we
money.
got
But
noon.
speaking of World Cup,
3.
there's a game literally in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got a game in 30 minutes. Then we've got another one at 3 p.m. Eastern, then 6 p.m. Eastern, and then 9 p.m. Eastern. So the 4 games today, they're all spaced right out. Like, I'm just waiting, dude. I don't care about any of the teams that playing today, to be completely honest. I don't care.
only
Tomorrow, though,
USA.
no, tomorrow we got Argentina, and I think they'll smoke Algeria, right? But like again, dude, I think it's going to be either Argentina. I think Germany could be the underdog here and whole cup. So it's Argentina, Mexico, or Germany are my 3.
Dude, someone just put $1 million on Spain to win their match against
$1 million.
Or
And
sorry,
they're
not Costa,
90.
Cabo Verde.
Oh well, yeah, I think
See how it is.
Yeah,
For
At
profit.
93 cents.
crush.
92 cents. Yeah.
They're gonna
Oh, no.
crush Cape Verde.
He's gonna make
though.
Yo!
$85,000.
Did 85 $1 million for 85 grand? Maybe I would do that. I would do that. Did you guys see? Brother, did you guys see the Poly Market account called Latina?
Yeah.
Last night lost $500,000 quick on the Pereira fight, but cashed in nice on the Knicks. Like she bet the Knicks in 5. She got Knicks in 5. But like that's an account that's like hella active now. $500,000 here, 600,000 here, $250,000 here. Hella active wallet for people to follow if they want to follow.
I don't follow degenerates like that. There's no edge.
Those are just
he or she is
gamblers.
just gambling at that point. Yeah. I mean, like, there's no insider, right? Like, oh, we didn't even talk about the Iran US peace
Oh,
deal
you
thing.
put
holy.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about it. I saw you put that in there. You're like insider. I was looking at the wallet. I'm like, that looks like definitely like an insider fucking wallet.
Right?
Yeah. It's like everything was green, and like heavy green in like the 5-digit plus green, like dollar amount, and every loss was like $700 or $500, and I'm like,
Do you want to give context just a little bit before we end? Like the
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I mean, do you want to? I don't really know the exact details of this peace deal or anything like that, but I just
Me
saw.
neither.
Oh well, I mean, okay, so apparently, like U.S. and Iran, I guess have some type of peace deal already, and they announced it on X and Twitter or whatever. But for what and right now for June 15th peace deal buy, it's at 93 cents. And then when I saw this account, I was like, how does this account have so many shares? This person got in at like 15 cents, and then it spiked to 93.
Nice.
And of course, Dave, you know, like widen your eyes. There's a big debate about whether or not this was actually a real peace deal. So there are these degenerates that are buying no because they're like MOUs and whatever, and
Let me tell
all
you
this
something.
stuff. But
Let me tell you something, Coma. I would have zero doubt if this story came out and it was found out that Trump was sitting down with the Iranians and being like, look, we will make you motherfuckers rich as shit. Okay? A little couple concessions here, there, wherever. But like trade on the poly market, do this, and like you'll be good. And like we could do that, like everyone can get rich and everyone can be happy. That's who Trump is. If that happened, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Because all these markets, bro, everything is insiders. 15 cents on a peace deal. We haven't had a peace deal in forever. Remember the last time we tried to put $100 down to win 30,000? Yeah, that didn't work out so well,
he
bro.
put $220,000
exactly
for June 15th to win $1.2 million in profit. He put $45,000 at 31 cents for June 30th to win 100K. So,
bro,
I mean, and that's why, dude,
an insider.
That's why I think, you know, I'm sharing now the Jersey is trying to pass a bill that makes politics 100% illegal on prediction markets in that state to prevent the insiders and all that stuff. Bro, I mean,
like that? I like the insiders because that gives like that's an edge in a way, but also like it gives like really good insight because it's like I feel like we need insiders. What do y'all?
Dude. I mean, that's how you can front run the news. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people are like looking for, you know, some alpha to then go and trade with. Yeah. Right. And it's like, well, you can also get alpha from what's being traded. You know what I mean? And it's like that's where the insiders and the whales and like, you know, all this stuff really starts to come into play, you know, to where it's like, oh, well, like there's other markets that are downstream from the politics one. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, there's a peace deal, which means, oh, the price of crude or, you know, like, and by seeing the insiders trade on the peace deal, you can then get in early on, you know, longing the price of crude or shorting the price of crude. Right. So like, I think we need insiders. I just think that like, I mean, I don't know, maybe it should be like a 3 strikes you're out kind of thing, you know, like try to stay hidden as an insider. And if you get caught once, it's like, we're on to you, bro, you know? And then like after the second or third time, it's like, all right, you're no longer allowed to play. Like you've made your money, get the hell out of here kind of thing, you know? But I think it's good for, it's good for alpha, man. We need insiders.
They arrested a fucking, what was it? Like a Navy SEAL. Remember that shit? Where I was like, bro, dude, the guy put 30 grand that won 400,000. If anybody's going to be able to freaking cash out on this shit, let that guy actually win.
Yeah, right. Then pay our Navy SEAls more money, you know, like pay our armed forces more money if you don't want them to be doing this. You know, like
that's what I'm saying, man.
Pretty simple. But the penalty would be $1 million a day for hosting a political market in Jersey.
Oof.
Yeah, which is I mean, personally, I don't think this is going to pass at all. You know, but it was brought up, and so it's interesting to see kind of how different states, you know, outside of just like Nevada that hates everything and everyone, you know, what states are doing what for these.
The political landscape is going to shift a lot, man. We're going to see it for where we are now is going to be completely different in 6 months from now. I'll tell you right now, it is going to be a completely different ball game. Like there's going to be a completely different set of rules. This stuff is ever evolving, and I think like it's going to change a lot of how we trade on a lot of these prediction markets, in my opinion.
Dude, I'm looking at this account and it's so funny. Like he has made around $2 million in politics and his worst performing category is sports.
Yeah, if that does exactly
450K loss in sports.
Oh my God, dude, there was Oh man, so this
Tell me
morning
you're an
on
insider without
Yeah,
telling
without telling me
Yeah.
you're an insider. Exactly.
right, dude. This morning, and I don't know which one of you DGens out here on CT it was, right? But there was a special on CBS this morning about prediction markets and sports trading and all of this stuff. And some bozo who was like, "Oh yeah, I've been on Polymarket, for like 3 months, and I'm already at $1 million or whatever," because he's essentially was like, yeah. And it showed like his Python script he's running, and he's just like running straight like high frequency trading strategies on Polymer. He's like, yeah, I average about 200 trades a minute. It's like that's not
working.
It's working. Yeah, I mean that's one whole way to do it. And it's just kind of like, what, dude? Like that's not trading though. That's just coding. It's like programming. That's not trading. And like
I mean,
everyone at CBS, like their minds were just like, oh my God, that's possible. And it's like, yeah, we are early again.
Yeah.
Always out here early with how saturated the entire country's getting with these prediction markets and how many people are playing now,
Facts. Boys, I know we're at the hour. I did want to give a shout out to obviously like our one of our sponsors throughout the entire show. Like shout out to Stitch 3 AI. If you're a creator out there and you're obviously looking to, get involved, make a little bit of money, and you're talking about Hyperliquid, you're talking about prediction markets, or, I think they got excuse me. Whew. I think they're talking about agent. They're launching. Thank you. Sorry. My apologies. Agents and privacy is what they're going to be launching next. Go check out Stitch 3 AI. You guys definitely want to be involved there. And before, and we're also talking, we got an amazing trade. If you are a trader, an active real-time trader, we have an amazing guest that's coming up in the next couple of weeks that has a ridiculous terminal. I'm not going to share it now, but you guys are going to see. Me and Coma and Brett have been chatting with this team in the background, and they're cooking up some really, really, really cool stuff. Fully built on top of Polymarket liquidity. They're integrating Kalshi as well. So stay tuned. And this is like your real trading terminal. So if you are a trader, you're going to be seeing prints. You're going to be able to watch the actual like total low latency, like live stream of the events. It's really, really cool. So come back for then. But before that, and before we go out and play our music, guys, it just has to happen. Okay. You just have to sit back and enjoy this.
Holy, I got no words. Come on! Yeah! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Everything I ever dreamed of. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just like, I'm in awe. I don't know.
Congratulations. You're the 2026 NBA champion.
The dream season is complete. Every one of these guys has dreamt of this moment. 8 years, baby. So worth it.
Yeah. New York, we coming home with saying,
Big fans, this is not a dream. Your long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again. Boy, when it finally happens, the pure joy makes it all worthwhile. It's everything we dreamed of. That's why I came to New York.
That's it, kids.
53 years, bro.
53.
Wild.
Years. And with that, ladies and gents, we bid you goodbye. That's gmPM episode 8. Fred, Coma, good shit today. We will see you all on Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Peace.
Won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the gon' resolve for how many more hours? Hours. No, they got the spark. Coma cut noise. Red break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's feud. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brink. gmPM.